Guys, AAG Spitta here, back with another Series 5 LEGO Mixels review for you guys. Now, this is Tungster from the Lixers tribe. This is set number 41544, has 60 pieces, and is recommended ages for 6+. Like I said, this is Tungster. You can see him in his brick-built state right here, and then it is still going on Cartoon Network, so make sure you guys check out those episodes. Very funny and hilarious. I really recommend it. And up here you can see him in his cartoon state whenever on Cartoon Network. He's going to look about like that, so that is pretty cool. You can see the Series 5 badge, because this is indeed Series 5. So, go ahead and turn it over onto the back. You can see that if you get all three of the Lixers, you can make Lixers Max. Very cool. As you guys know, the Lixers tribe is all about their tongues. And then over here you can see the checklist for all of the other Mixels. Just one hint here. All of them that are on the left right here all have the Mixels. So if you want to get ones with Mixels, get the ones that are on the left right here. So that is pretty cool. So yes, that is pretty much it for the packaging. Now let's go ahead and build Tungster. Very exciting, and see what he has to offer. Tungster all built up, looking very snazzy. Hope you guys have enjoyed the time lapse of me building him. Now, one thing to note is his instruction booklet here has basically the same printing or design as his packaging. However, he has some leaves over here. You can just see the detail a little bit more, and it's actually raining in the background, so that'll be pretty interesting on Cartoon Network to see, as well as cartoon image up there, and then just a checklist. I wanted to show you that mainly just to see the other figures up closer. So now let's go ahead and actually take a look at Tungster here. Move the instructions out of the way so we can actually look at him in nice and detailed. So the first thing you notice whenever you look at Tungster is obviously his tongue. It is very large. You can see it's hinged right here, so you can move it up and down, so you can make it go straight down like this, so he's licking the ground, or whatever you want. Now, in his bio, it actually says that he licks Mixels, which is kind of gross and kind of funny at the same time, kind of weird. I don't really know what I think about that, but anyways, let's just start from the bottom, like we usually do with his legs. You can see that he has some ball and socket joints going on down here, so we have the full articulation going around here. Pretty simple design, but like we usually get for these Mixels down here on his feet. You just have two cheese slopes on either sides here. The transparent orange. Very cool. You also get an extra one of those, as well as an extra claw here. So that is pretty cool. You don't get an extra eye. At least I didn't get an extra eye. So that is pretty interesting. And yeah. Oh, actually, yes I did. It was actually just in the corner of my reviewing station. Okay, well, anyways, as we move up here, you can see that he actually has some layering of the colors in there. Looks very nice. Love the gray and yellow together. And then we get up to his tongue and his little arms. Now, interesting enough that he actually has a lot of ball and socket joints on this guy. This guy definitely, probably the most ball and socket joints on this figure than any other Mixel has ever been put out. He actually has 5. He has the 2 down here, and then the 2 for his arms, and he actually has one in the back, which I will show you in just a little bit. But anyways, for his arms, they're very stubby arms, but since they are on those ball and socket joints, they can move around. He's got the one single claw on the end of both, and overall, he has probably the most articulation that any of the Mixels have, especially with these ball and socket joints on the arms. Usually they're just the hinge joints, so they only go up and down or side to side, but I'm really liking how much posability we're able to do in Tungster here. Now, as we move up, now I'll actually show you The other ball and socket joint is so you can move his head. So you can see it's only attached right there onto the ball and socket joint right there. So that's his neck. Now it's very, very cool with that on there because actually as we set him down right here, you can see that you can move him up and down. So you can get that very, very nice chomping method or that very, very nice picture right there. Look at that. Mouth open, ready to eat something, you know. But anyways, you can also see his tongue can come all the way up, so if you open up his mouth real wide, his tongue actually can't go up any further than that because of that one 2x2 jumper plate right there, which is a little bit disappointing. Would have been cool if it could have came up a little bit more, especially because of how far back his head is able to go. But, you know, that's okay. I mean, the design for the tongue makes up for it. I love that it's actually a brick-built tongue instead of just the tongue pieces that most of the other Lixers have, or yeah, all the other Lixers, the other two members, have. Very, very cool. You can see that he's got the two round eyes up there, as well as some very nice teeth. You can see that you actually have one on the side right here, as well as these two in the middle, as well as this little claw piece that we saw in those legend beasts for Chima, as well as a lot of Mixels. Almost every single Mixel comes with one of those pieces. It is absolutely insane. Above his eyes, you can see some more of those transparent orange cheese slopes that we saw on his legs, as well as this very cool piece up here that actually reminds me of a Duplo block, just because of how, like, I don't know if it does to you guys, but whenever I was building, it totally felt like a Duplo block. I don't know why. I guess Duplo blocks kind of have that, like, I don't know, I kind of picture them like this, you know, the cylinder, sort of half cylinder, very large pieces. But yeah, it's not even that large, but I don't really know why. But anyways, as we move on to the side, you can see some nice details over there. And now, of course, you get to the back, and you can see the ball and socket joint, as well as these awesome fiery wings in some very, very nice orange color, which we saw in the Legends of Chima. Very, very nice. I'm really, really liking these wings. They're on a little piece that you can swing them back and forth. Not very easy to swing back and forth, but they will swing back and forth for stop motions or any other Mixel shorts you guys would like to do. I might actually do one in the future, so stay tuned for that if you guys are excited for anything like that. I may do one for a special video sometime, maybe a subscriber only. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, that is pretty much it for Tungster. Definitely a very, very cool Mixel. I am definitely not regretting buying this guy. He has lots of details. The two favorite things, I love his tongue, and I also love his wings. Now, I also love his eyes, his top part right here, as well as all the ball and socket joints. In other words, I have no complaints on this guy, except for his tongue could have went up a little bit more, but you know, that's not necessary at all. I would like to see something new for these feet down here. Lego has really just stuck with something like this, unless they have 4 feet, or like Slusho in the Frosticon Series 5, like this is. They have like skis or something, so that is pretty cool. But by the way, that Slusho, his review is coming as well. But that is pretty much it for Tungster here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. I am AAG Spitta. This has been a review of set number 41544 Tungster, and it has 60 pieces. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Stay tuned for a whole bunch of other Mixel type videos, including reviews and news. You guys will never, ever, ever miss any news on these Mixels or anything in Lego. And yeah, so subscribe so you never miss any of those videos or any action. And check out my other videos. There'll be a link in the description as well as after this video, so you guys can check out my other Mixel reviews and other reviews in general. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm AAG Spitta. So long.